Hello everybody! Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Travel Tuesday. I'm so excited that you're here. Hi, if you don't know me, my name is Chelsea. I'm an independent travel consultant from British Columbia, Canada, and this is my travel journey. If you don't know, I am moving abroad. As soon as COVID world ends, I'm going to be moving to the UK and living there for 2 years. So I'm really excited. These videos are kind of just pre-journey, I guess. Just some background info for you, a little bit of things to talk about before I actually head off over there. And I'm really excited about this series that I'm sharing with you. I think today is part 7. Which is really crazy to think that I've been putting out these videos for 7 weeks. And I have the same hair and I have the same clothes because I have been pre-recording. So yes, I've been putting out these videos for 7 weeks, but I recorded them all in one night. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a lot of fun with it. So I hope you're having a good time watching them. Just a little bit of background information, I guess. I'm going to be moving to Glasgow, Scotland. What else have I talked about? I'll leave a link to the playlist down below so you can go back and watch the videos. You don't need to watch them in any particular order. I kind of just talk about something random every week. But I do go off on tangents quite a lot. We do find some fun themes here, so that's always really exciting. Yeah, so this week, I think I'm going to talk about the plans that I have for when I get to Europe. So just a little bit of background information. I do plan on having my home base in Glasgow, Scotland. However, I do plan on drifting around. So if I do end up getting a job over there, because I am an independent travel consultant, I don't really need to find a job unless I need the money. I am technically self-employed. But if I do get a job over there, it will be in Glasgow, Scotland. So, I forgot where I was going. What am I talking about? My plans. Right, I plan to drift. So, I've talked a lot about hoping to live really simply out of a backpack, how I tend to accumulate items to fill voids in my life, and how I really want to replace that with adventures, which is something that's really exciting for me. I really love that idea, and I'm really excited to talk about it. So, my plans. Now, I'm going to link a video down below that I did a few, I guess at the time that I'm posting this video, it will be a few months. As of today of filming, it was probably, actually, you know what? It was probably a few months ago anyway. So a while ago, I did a DNA test and I got back all of my results, and about 80% of me comes from Europe. Doing that DNA test is something that I've wanted to do for a while as well, because I've had plans to go to Europe for several years. And I always assumed that I would travel to the countries where my ancestry comes from. I did the 23andMe DNA test, and it actually shows you if you have enough, if there's enough research on your personal DNA timeline, they can tell you exactly what city in the country your family comes from. So that's why I chose the 23andMe DNA test. And I am planning on visiting all of those places, which is really exciting. So yeah. So that's that's obviously the number one plan. Also, so I can just go through this with you because I do kind of have an idea of what I'm gonna do. So when I first land in the UK, I need to stay in London and pick up my green card, essentially, is what it is. It's like a biometrics card. It's got my face on it. It's basically ID, and it's basically my ticket to staying in the country. So I need to be in London to pick that up. I do have friends in London, so I'll probably stay in London for maybe a week or two at a hostel and hang out with my friends, just get over the jet lag. I think I have 10 days to pick up my card. So I'll do that. Just kind of wander around London for a little bit. I love London. There's a lot of other places in England that I want to see. So I'll probably spend a little while in England before I head up to Scotland, where I plan to get comfortable. I don't have any plans to like rent a flat or anything like that. I kind of just want to live out of a hostel until it gets uncomfortable. That's sort of just my plan, but I really like, I haven't, to be honest with you, because we're so far out and I don't know what the world is going to look like when I get there due to like COVID and stuff. I haven't really done much research into like what hostels will allow me to stay for how long. So I'm hoping that there are hostels. I'm not super concerned about it, but I'm hoping that I can find a hostel that'll let me pay like weekly or monthly rent and kind of just let me hang around. So there's that. I just want to be able to like have a home base to come back to, but because Europe is so close together, like everything is super close together, like you can take day trips, you know, like I could be in Scotland and take a day trip through England. Really just kind of just going with the flow, really. I don't have anything that's like super duper planned out. So yeah, there's that. I also really want to go over to the east side of Europe. I really want to go to Poland, and this is super morbid, but it's something that I've wanted to do for a really long time. I want to take a tour of Auschwitz. I'm super fascinated by World War II, and I'm super fascinated by the whole Holocaust in general. And I think that I really want to like see it firsthand, as sad as that would be. I know a lot of people don't like that, but it's definitely something that I'm super interested in doing. I definitely have a bucket list goal of taking a train through the Swiss Alps. That's going to be probably one of the most expensive journeys on my trip, but definitely something that I want to do, and hopefully in the winter so I can get like the snow-capped mountains, and maybe through Austria as well. I definitely want to go into Germany. I do have a lot of German background. My last name is Zirk, which is very German. Yeah, so there's that. What else do I want to do while I'm over there? My main thing is that I just want to go to like all of the countries where I'm from. That's pretty cool. I'd like to go into Russia, but I don't really feel like going through the whole visa process, so I'll probably stick to the Ukraine. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of places that I want to see. I plan on hitting up as many countries as possible. Also, I had thoughts that if I had time and it was safe enough, I would go into like Morocco or Egypt as well. They're super close together, super easy to just get a flight out. And I have 2 years, so I can do that, and that would be pretty cool. I'd love to go like see like Cairo in Egypt and like see like pyramids and stuff. That would be a pretty cool thing to see. Morocco, maybe it's just kind of like been a consideration. I haven't really thought too much about it. Definitely want to like hit up some islands. I want to go to the Canary Islands. Yeah, like there's just a lot of places. Malta, Ibiza, like there's just so many amazing places. And this is the thing about Europe too, is like it's not all culture. Like Europe has some amazing beaches. Like Portugal and Spain are beautiful. Like I said, the Canary Islands, like it's unreal. I don't really have like a route set in mind. I'm gonna stick to the UK first because that's where my visa's for. I'll probably go up into Ireland as well and do some tours around that area of Europe first, and then work my way down and around. I'd love to go to Italy in the summer. Greece as well. I really want to island hop Greece. That's been on my bucket list for a long time also. So yeah, I mean, like I don't really have anything set in stone. My plan is really just to drift around. Whatever feels right at the time is what I'm gonna do. So that's the plan. Just living out of a backpack, living my best life, hopefully meeting a lot of cool people. Yeah, that sounds about right. Transportation. I would love to take the train as much as possible, just so that I can see more. Because I feel like when you're on the train, you obviously cover a lot more ground, and you're not in the air in an airplane, right? However, the train can be really, really expensive, and it's a lot cheaper to fly across Europe than it is to take the train. So really, it kind of just depends on my budget at the time and how much funds I've got, how far I'm going. Um, yeah, so that's that. I mean, not much to talk about in terms of plans because I really don't have any. Like I said, I'm just planning to drift and live out of a backpack and just hopefully really live my best life and just be super happy with what I'm doing and where I'm at. So, that was the video this week. It was a little bit shorter, I think, but that's okay. I feel like this is something I've covered in the past anyway. But also, like, I don't really have much to talk about. I don't really have much to cover just because, like I said, I don't have much of a plan right now. Obviously, if it changes, I can do an update video. I think that I'm going to take you along on the journey anyway, so you'll know what my plans are when I get there. But yeah, I think I'm going to start in England first and then work my way up towards Scotland and Ireland and make home base in Scotland. And I'm really, really excited about it. I don't know why I've been like so obsessed with Scotland lately. It's sort of just like it's been on my mind for months, and there's I don't know if it's because the universe is trying to tell me like, hey, this is gonna happen for you, and it's like helping me manifest, or if I'm just obsessed with the idea of it. I've been watching a lot of Outlander, and that's not helping. So, I mean, like, I don't know what it is, but I'm really, really excited about it. I'm manifesting it as much as I possibly can. Yeah, I'm really, really excited about it. I'm excited to get there. I'm excited to meet the people. I'm excited to like immerse myself in the culture. I'm just excited about all of it. Um, it feels already like a good life to me. So yeah, that's where I am at. So I'm really glad that you're here. I'm excited that you decided to stick around. I'm really excited to share my journey with you. And I hope that you stay a while, get comfortable, and enjoy the flight. And I'll see you next time. Bye.